I'm not listening as a son. I'm listening as a son and as a friend and as a person who actually cares and wants to know. You know, understanding that my mom had me at 18. So her little hiccups, she didn't mean to do that. She was growing up too, bro. She was going through shit too, bro. She was only 18, bro. She didn't know too much. She didn't know. I seen my mom fight, do all type of stuff. Jump out of cars on females, bats, all type of stuff. You know, get in brawls, you know. But then at the same time, I didn't see my mama pay mortgage, own her own property. I didn't see my mama have jobs and keep growing and getting bigger and bigger paychecks. I didn't see my mama help me and my sister get what we need in life. So I didn't see the process grow, but I did see it when it wasn't so glow. I saw her process to glow, but I saw when she wasn't glow, you know? So
yeah, this is my book. It's out. I had my book launch. It was super beautiful, successful. Yeah, the energy was super dope. Like me coming from a space of being emotionally numb, emotionally unavailable.
Yeah.
And now exploring what this energy, emotion is and where these things come from. Like I said in my book release, where does this anger come from? Where does it stem from?
Yeah.
What's the root of it, you know?
Buddy, Fred. Hey, bro, where you get that outfit from? Outfit, bro? Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I got it at TopTagCrew.com. You know, the original people in the Eve gene, they represent melanation across the globe, bro. Go to the website. Get you the outfit.
Peace, family. Welcome to another episode of the Lead Your Lineage
Yo.
podcast. We are the #1 podcast for individuals seeking to end generational
You
dysfunction.
already know. You
What up, cuz?
already know what it is.
What
Just
up?
lead your lineage, man.
Yes,
Doing
sir.
my thing, man. Feeling good on this wonderful day. Feel good outside. Cuz
Back at it
birthday
again.
tomorrow. You know,
It is.
so
I mean,
everything.
you don't tell the people when the episode coming out, man. Come on, man.
Hey, we
Come
just
on,
talking, man.
It might not drop to about
It
2
don't
months
ma-
from now.
It
man.
don't matter,
Doing,
man. Shoot, man. If you watch previous episodes, I'll be talking about my birthday. It wasn't even my birthday, so
Nah,
it's
that's
just
real, though.
that's
That's
just
real.
how it is,
How it
man.
is.
Cuz birthday coming up and we having a good time. He don't want to talk about his birthday.
Yeah. Nah, I definitely don't.
We having a good time. We talking about Cuz birthday. We gonna celebrate you, Cuz you deserve that. You're turning 31. You know, moms. You know she gonna be there with you. So she gave birth to you. You know what I mean? Pops too. Man, you be forgetting your pops. Your pops the one who put you in your mama.
I talked to my mom yesterday about that. I was like, man, really, when my birthday comes around, I really pay more attention to celebrating my parents and myself. And then, like, getting around when people like you and Kobe's like, you gotta celebrate yourself too.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you gotta do all of it.
So,
Your parents and you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
For real, man.
Absolutely.
So yeah, cause
So shout out to my mother.
Shout out to your mama and
Dr.
your
May.
pop.
Dot May.
For real.
Also my father.
How your mama had
Butch.
you? Did she have you naturally? Or you came out of C-section, baby?
I think it was naturally.
I'm a C-section, baby.
Well, it wasn't natural. It was at the hospital. Let me get that all the way together.
Yeah.
At Worcester Hospital. Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
My mama had
Back
me.
in 1992. 90s
Yeah.
babies.
Okay.
90s babies in the building. Shout out to
You
the
already
90s
know.
babies. We out
Real
here.
90s babies.
It's our world now.
Yeah. It really
Not
is.
tomorrow. Not yesterday. Right now.
For real.
And tomorrow too. Let me rephrase that. Tomorrow too, but especially right now,
For
today.
real.
Like I said, it's our time. Let's get to what we need to get to. Let's do the work we need to do.
Great.
Let's talk the talk we need to talk. Let's feel the feelings we need to feel. I guess our time to be in leadership and change the way this world is working.
Agreed, cuz.
It's our time. So
I was
don't
thinking
shy
that
away
the
from that
other
responsibility. You know?
Man, Man, I was thinking that the other day.
Y'all need to lead y'all lineage just like we doing our lineage. You know what I mean? Lead y'all lineage just like we leading our lineage. I really want to put that out there. It's important. So that was on my heart. I had to share that real quick.
Hell yeah.
Because it's time, y'all. It's time. It's been time. It's on us now. So.
Hell yeah, man. I was just having a conversation with my wife the other day, telling her how hard it is as a man, telling her, breaking it down. That's what I like about me and my wife conversation. I can tell her, and I can be like 100% honest. And I was just breaking it down, telling her how it is to be, as a man, to fight the urges of wanting to have different women. Don't matter what, every man goes through it. And I can tell my wife that, shit. Because me and her got that conversation, because she was once my friend, you know. And I told her, but it's to that man to pick that decision. Like I was telling you in the call. Shit, that decision, if you look at it overall, you mess up your whole household just because you don't know how to keep your skin in the pants. I'm
not keep your mans in the pants.
Nah, fuck all that. You got your dick in your pants. For real, man. You
That's
gotta know. Hey, niggas got, cause when you're fucking. Ain't nothing PG-13 about fucking. So hey, so for real, man, you gotta look at it as a bigger picture. So I was having a discussion with my wife, and I was giving her like, that's just the sacrifices of what man have to do. What man really see himself with just one woman? To be honest, man, let's be honest to ourselves and the women. Let's just keep it 100. That's why I tell my wife, what man really truly sees himself with one woman? Every man sees himself with one woman who does a lot of great things for him, and then he got a lot of different women on the side. Or he sees himself as just a whole bunch of different women, or whatever. Not most. I'm not gonna say all. Most men really don't see themselves.
Let me throw this option in there too. It's somebody that has had multiple women, and it's like, all right, that's played out.
That's nothing. Yeah, that's what I'm about to say too.
So that's why I think, from my experience, right? That's where I think most men are.
Yeah. Because that's why I got married. Yeah. You know, that's why me and my,
you know what I mean? Like,
that's how me and my wife got back together. Because that's why I hit her up. I hit my wife up because I was tired of having, too many women. You know what I mean? But then again, how about does that feeling come back again? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As in life progresses, you be married. I'm almost in the game for almost 10 years. You know what I mean? Does that come back as a man? That's going to come back as a man, because that's what we naturally, low-key, I'm telling you, that's what we naturally be feeling like. That's going to come back, but it's up to you to be a man and figure out what you do with however you feeling with your emotions. It's up to you. There we go again. What I keep telling y'all, that's what I'm working on. I know we dive deep into it, but still, that's what I'm working on still, is my emotions, learning how to control my emotions as a man, because I wasn't taught that. And that's what a lot of women out here be mad at these men, but y'all got to remember, man wasn't raised by man. A lot of these men that y'all be dealing with was raised by women. So they never was taught how to be a man. So they got to work on how to be a man, and that's hard.
You know what?
I mean?
Let me ask you this. Ooh.
And working on the emotions, something that I needed to get worked on. Learn how to work on my emotions as a man, because that's why our little cousin went off like that.
Yeah.
He don't know how to control. He never was taught as a man how to control his emotions. I'm watching my son grow right now, and I'm teaching him how to control. I'm like, dang, I see why. Because a man need another man to learn how to control his emotions. My wife ain't gonna be able to keep teaching him how to control his emotions. Calm down, do this, breathe, and all that. She can't work with that because she's emotionally adapted to the situation. So she's gonna teach him how to be that instead of logic like he's supposed to be. But anyway, what was you about to ask me? I just want.
All right, take a sip of water. It's like you said some valuable stuff. Like, we about to get into it. I want you to be moisturized, cuz get right. So Let me ask you this.
Man, see, that's what I'm saying, cause it's funny when you're not trying to be.
I'll just be looking out for people, man.
You funny when you're not trying to be.
I want my cousins be good to go for these questions. We're about to get into it for sure. So let me ask you this. From your perspective, knowing that you didn't have your father active in your life like 24/7, like I did, for lack of better words, right?
Yeah.
Do you think it's better to have? Well, no. That's not the question. What is worse? What is worse? Having an active father that is a horrible role model, or just having a father that's not around at all?
Shit.
Like, I'm talking about, like, let me give you an example too. It's like somebody got their father in life, but their father is like, I'm using like hella toxic, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's like, oh, fuck these hoes, or he's like, oh, we about to out here, we about to go do this, that's illegal, we about to go treat women badly, we about to go not express emotions, things of that nature. Like, what is worse from your perspective? An absent father or a father that is present, but everything about his presence is not positive?
You know what I can say about that? I can say from living, because from my experience, I seen both. Because I had friends who grew up who I never saw. My right hand, my dude I used to hang out with every day, bro. I know everybody in his family. I ain't never saw his daddy, not once. Not once. His little brother, his blood little brother, never saw his daddy, not even once. Wouldn't even know what he looked like. You know what I mean? And with my situation, my father was what you were talking about. That not active. He wasn't active. He was around, but not active. He was around. He was visibly seen, but not active. You know what I mean? Yeah. Cause like I said, too, I can be in a house. I can skip school, do whatever I want. My dad never left his room. He'd go see some females, do whatever he wanted to, go back to his room. Me and him really never had conversations. But anyway, so. And the only thing he did was, shit, I'm gonna keep it 100. Cheat on his wife. And, you know, so I saw that all the time. He gave nothing but toxic. My dad never taught me too much. Never taught me nothing, really. But, you know, I ain't gonna get too deep into that. You know, I don't really like bashing people. As a man, I don't want to seem like I'm bashing him. I would never want to be like, I'm just telling the truth. And some people take it as bashing, but I'm just, because the way I talk, I'm just very passionate to the point. Yeah. So I just jump straight to the point and I say how I feel. So that's why I'm saying that. But, you know, so I've been on that side and saw the other side. And to say all of that, because let's give an example. My guy who I used to always be around, you know what I mean? He ain't never saw that father figure at all. He ain't never really been around his daddy at all. He don't know how he really act. He really don't know how he, you know, what his good and his bad points. Matter of fact, scratch all that. I got a stepbrother that I grew up with, and I've been knowing him since I was 3. You know what I mean? He never saw his real dad. To him is my real dad. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I can use him for example. So he ain't never really saw his father really like that, except for like once or twice. You know, he said it hurt him. And he felt like shit, that even though my dad wasn't shit, that I should be like shit, at least he would. And you know, I did forgive my dad for not being there. However, what he did to my little sister, so we can all let this straight, because I'm all about forgiving people and making this. But why I never talked to him no more is because what he did to my little sister, and the whole situation just threw me off. So I had to back away so I won't hurt nobody, and so I can be here for my kids.
I commend you for that too.
Because if anybody heard of my nieces and nephews, I'm ready to be on that. Yeah, I don't play that sexual relationship, that sexual relationship, none of that. Don't do that. So, you know, y'all down for whatever y'all do, and you allow this man do. So I step away from that. So you don't have to stand on your MVPs at all times, every moment in life. And I always tell cuz that's what I do. But anyway, man, so back to the story. My brother, he didn't have no what to see at all. And on the other hand, I saw what not to do, you know? I saw all the bad things, but however, it was so toxic. It hurt me. I never really knew because I never had a relationship with my real father. My father who raised me since I was 3, JP, you know what I mean? Shout out to him. I still love you. Ain't no grudge. And that's real. I had to learn and tell myself I had to love you still, but that was real, man. Everything that happened shouldn't happen, shouldn't fold it like that. But I still love you, man. But it shouldn't fold it like that and nothing be the same. It will never be the same. But that's just how I be, you know what I mean? But shit. So that back to what I was saying was my real father is still was very toxic. Like he told me I wasn't his family before. He told me he didn't love me before. All type of shit, man. We just never. So I got hurted probably so-called more traumatic stories than he do, cause shit, his father never just around. But at the same time, he feel like shit, nigga. Da, 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 da. Then we look at it, man. I was looking at it like, damn, it's both toxic.
Yep.
So me picking over here and saying which one is worse, and I don't know, cause we both was fatherless, walking around doing the same shit. We both was statistics, felonies before we 18, getting locked up, all that type of stuff. We both was falling in the same category. We both was falling in that category of fatherless homes. Then my dad didn't live with me. Then JP, he was sent off to the penitentiary long time before I started getting hair on my balls. I'm just keeping it 100. That's just, so it was like, and then him and his relationship tarnished because of all the toxic shit that happened between that, with me and JP. So I had a lot of toxic, I guess. From my real dad and my dad, who I say raised me and I love. Even to this day, even though he hurted me more than my real dad, but me and him still had more love and for each other. You know what I mean? Even to this day, he be still writing me. I probably don't write back. He know why. But he always showing love, and like I said, I love him and that'll never be gone, but yeah, so I can't say which one would be worse. Cause I look at a lot of kids, man, that shit fucked me up, bro. That made me don't trust, man. That made my brother don't trust, man. My brother and my guy who I used to always hang out with. And then my brother right now in the penitentiary, my little brother Jordan Gentry, man. He coming home soon. So it hit him. He got he was in the same boat as I was. His daddy. But shit, his daddy wasn't helpful at all. So shit, my uncles could know a nigga, but that don't mean he gonna be helpful. Then shit, if you don't know the nigga, how he gonna be helpful? So yeah. I don't know. It's like shit. I ain't one of those people. I don't believe that we can be like, just pick your poison, man. Poison. If the shit gonna kill you, it's gonna kill you. If it's gonna slowly kill you, who wants to slowly die? Man, then again, who wants to instantly die? You know what I mean? Like, damn, that sound painful, slowly dying. But then you just don't want to instantly die. Don't you want to know you're dying at least? It's like, damn, who knows? That's, at the end of the day, it's still the same consequence.
Mm-hmm. Just in different doses.
Yeah.
Different doses. That's a great point. Like, that's.
I just saw it.
Slowly
just saw it.
Versus who wants to die instantly without knowing they're dying.
You feel me?
And I look at
because a lot of people, you know how many different answers you're gonna get from that. Right. A lot of people gonna be like, man, I would just slowly die. Some people like, sure, I want to know, I'm done. Shit. Me, on the other hand, I don't want to know either one. Shit, me, I just want to just happen. Hey, I don't want to know. I don't want to instantly happen. I don't want none of that. I don't want to pick nothing. I don't want to pick no blue nor no red pill. I'm gonna smack the pills out your hand. You don't have to catch me. Hey, I'm running. I'm gone. Hey, I chose that route. I chose that route. You feel me?
Man.
Yeah.
We gotta get him a seatbelt for the couch so he don't run. We gonna get him one for the couch. Nah, but thank you for answering that question, cause that's something I've been thinking about, man. Dealing with young men that I mentor, just figuring out like which is worse, like having conversations with them and just seeing where they're at psychologically.
Yeah.
And just learning more about like how they are pursuing life, you know what I'm saying, with or without that male role model and or father figure there on a consistent basis.
Yeah.
In all honesty, we can only do so much.
Yeah.
Not being our child. We can only do so much, like legally, like physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially.
Yeah.
We have our own family. We can only do so much.
Agreed. Agreed. That's
that's where the village concept comes in at.
Yeah.
All of that weight and all of that pressure's on me as the mentor or the role model or the pastor or the uncle or the brother, right? Whatever hat you have on. It takes a village. I don't think that responsibility should be on any one human being. That's just my observation. That's my opinion. Because I definitely had many people help raise me. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Outside my mother and my father, had my grandparents. Had four of my 6 grandparents.
Extended
that
families.
Raised me for real.
Families that wasn't blood, but was real blood.
Coaches helped raise me. Teachers to a lesser degree. Had some teachers. Gave me some lessons. So yeah, man, shit. Low key shit. Our peer group shit. We learned shit from them. They helped us mature. Shit, for real.
That's what I'm about to say. The guys.
The people we hung out with growing up. Shit.
The guys. I learned a lot.
If you're able to have those conversations and like, yo, I feel you. I'm going through the same thing, and you got somebody to like talk to that's in your peer group. That'll help mature you too.
Yeah.
To be honest, so it's a lot of different dynamics that takes a village. Yeah. Like the work we're doing at Legion Lineage is helping to repair the village, repair the tribe. You know?
That's why I'm glad I've been.
It starts at home.
That's why I'm glad I've been going with you at the youth events, because man, I really find me and my young brother, you know, really connecting. You know, so it's, and like I told him, man, it's a village. Everything can't be on one person. I ain't $1 billion person. I ain't a person yet. You know, I ain't got my $1 billion yet. And like I always say, and I'm always say this, even when I do get my $1 billion, if you want to be around me, I'm gonna teach you how to fish so you can get your $1 billion. I'm not the type of person that keep giving you fishes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so, man, so I just feel like that's our part of our duty, and I always giving back, cause that's what we gotta do. And I feel like a lot of people, especially for me, this is why I always give back, cause a lot of people that were in my shoes don't get a chance to talk about it, don't get a chance to be out here doing what I'm doing for the youth, don't get the chance to really change and start to become something. They don't really get a chance. It's not that they was failures. They really didn't get a chance. They got killed. They got life in the penitentiary at an early age. Bro, my brother was only 22 when he got 63 years. Imagine being my little brother when he got sentenced to 30 years when he was 18, bro. You know what I mean? Like, golly, like, bro, these is young ages. I got a couple friends. I ain't gonna say their names, but a couple friends who died at 15. A couple friends who got life at 15. So they didn't get that chance, you know, because I was out there doing the same stuff they was doing. Out here robbing and selling drugs, doing all that. My mama would tell you, you know what I mean? For real. So my wife saved me. So if it wasn't for my wife, I really wouldn't be in this position. So a lot of times I give her grace, but you know, it was me who drunk the water as well. So man, so a lot of times I be at those youth spaces, I be happy, like, dang, this is why I went through that. Because I used to always ask, like, dang, why I had to lose all my homies? Why all my guys had to die and go to the penitentiary? You know, it's because so I can adapt to people. I'm different, you know what I mean? So I can feel for people. So I can have that emotion, so I can have that connection, that emotion connection. You different because you don't have to have an emotional connection with something. You know what I mean? You'll feel it, you know what I mean? Because you just, all right, let's get it done, you know? Me, on the other hand, I got to have an emotional connection with something to feel it, you know? So if I didn't grow up in the streets, I probably wouldn't have been trying to change the streets because I didn't grow up in it. So I wouldn't have nothing. So I wouldn't have nothing to do. I would be like, man, shit, I don't know, shit, you know. Like,
and I think like this is what is beautiful too.
And that's just how it was.
Yeah, no, you good. What's beautiful about that is you need to have some type of emotional connection before you can get in your creative space.
Yep.
With me, I need to have some type of intellectual stimulation. Like somebody has to access my imagination before I can get creative. So I have to see it, and then if I see it, I can act on it. And then once I start acting on it, the emotions come later.
Yeah.
And with you gotta feel it first.
I gotta feel it.
If you're not feeling it first, you can't get into it.
It's gonna be boring.
Then like, and for example, right, we take Legion Lineage for example.
Yeah.
Like I was just seeing this humongous vision on what Legion Lineage will be.
Yeah.
I was just like, you know how like Martin Luther King had the speech, I Have a Dream speech.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's one of the most powerful speeches in the melanated Black community.
Mm-hmm.
That is quoted pretty much every week. Somebody quotes that thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was decades ago. But the imagination of his dream was able to ignite hope, ignite change, ignite action into a lot of lives of our people. Whether you agree with it or not, the work got done. It's an improvement from when me being 30 now, when my grandfather was 30.
Yeah.
In terms of how life is in this country.
Yeah.
Whether you don't gotta agree with it or not. My grandfather was my age 60 years ago. He couldn't do what I'm doing.
Nah.
He couldn't do what I'm doing.
Not talking on
I was saying, I ain't talking bad. I was saying, I agree or disagree with all some moves that was made. That's a conversation we can have offline. But like when he was 30, like I am today, he couldn't do this.
No, I agree.
You know what I mean? So that sparking of that.
His grandfather's 90, just to let y'all know.
Yep, he's 90. So,
92 or 90?
No, he's 90.
90, yeah.
Yep.
So just to let y'all know.
He'll be 91 this year. So yeah, just seeing that, man, it's very, very inspiring. Like I said, you feel something, and then I was like, okay, I saw this vision of Legion Lineage. You felt something. You felt like you needed to do a podcast. I was like, damn, what we gonna call this? I just wanted to do something with my family.
Yeah.
I didn't have the name Legion Lineage. I said the vision with Legion Lineage, but the vision was just I want to do something with my family.
Yeah.
Because I'm learning about how the most successful businesses in the world, they're family oriented, or they're named after a family. It's a family's name. So I'm like, what are we doing? So I got inspiration from that, because that, like, seeing that, it changed me mentally.
Yeah.
It changed my imagination process. Then I was able to talk to you, and you was feeling it. You was feeling what I was seeing.
Yeah.
And it's like now it's that beautiful combination of
making it happen,
seeing it,
feeling it, making it,
and how we doing it. You know what I mean? So
making it happen.
And it's very, very important to find people that compliment you in your family and outside of your family.
For real.
Very, very important. That's the people you're gonna grow with.
Yeah.
Like I know growing up, I spent a lot of time with people that were very, very similar to me, and that's cool. There ain't nothing wrong with that. That's cool. That's comfortable.
A bunch of squares hanging out with squares.
Ah, here you go. Here you go. That's very comfortable, right? But then on the other side of that, getting uncomfortable, that's where the growth comes in at. Because cousin and I, we're different, but we have so much in common.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
But it's in different ways. Like, it's common, but different ways. That's the crazy part about it. It's common, but different but common. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Yeah, for real. And that's what compliment everything. That's what compliment even with you and your lady, me and my lady, everybody and they lady, or whoever they with. When that person like you said, person compliments you, that's ketchup and salt and pepper, ketchup and mustard. Peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, peanut butter and jelly. Yeah.
Sugar and Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Man, you about to have me over here acting like I'm on Friday. Peanut butter, no jelly. He said, ham, no burger. He said, ham, no burger.
That's good.
But no, cuz, man, dope, man. But yeah, man, it's just working, man. I got a question. I ain't asked it. I'm about to ask it.
Mm-hmm.
What's your dysfunction?
I was just about to ask you that.
Man, you remember I said mine earlier. I'm still working on emotion, but I still answer it again. I go more depth and tell some stories.
So I've had some interesting conversations since the last time we recorded an episode.
Yeah.
And I'll go into the stories and then answer your question as well.
Yeah.
So to answer the question directly first is commitment.
Yeah.
Commitment. That's what I'm working on. Like the type of commitment to go to a different level of success.
Yeah.
Like I view myself as a successful human being already, and so do you, in terms of like where we came from, where we are now. But now we're looking to create success amongst the family dynamic and also in business.
Yeah.
And that's what we're working on now. And that takes a different level of commitment that I'm not used to. And it's uncomfortable to grow into that type of commitment. So that's the direct answer to your question. Now the backstory behind that. I had a conversation with a very, very wealthy individual. And he looks like us too. We're gonna get him on the podcast later, so I ain't gonna get no spoilers yet. We're gonna get him on the podcast. He said he agreed to get on the podcast with us. So
okay.
He gonna fly in and jump on the podcast.
Pull up, skirt, and burn rubber.
So he asked me, how many people do you have in your phone that can help you achieve your goals? I was like, okay. Off the top of my head, I was just like, he asked me that question, like, off the top of my head, I was like, okay, probably like 10, 15 people. It's like, that just came out to me naturally, like 10, 15 people. So okay, so he's like, you have everything. He was like, this is my observation, you have everything, you just haven't committed to it yet. I was like, okay. What you mean by that? He's like, and he broke it down to me. He broke it down. It's like you have all the different pieces. I can tell by what you're running towards and what you're running away from, that it's the commitment that you have to shift within yourself to get to your goals. I was like, okay, I see what you're saying. I feel that. And it just made me think, okay, I had to take a step back for a minute. It made me think because I was on the phone with him and I put it on speakerphone and I went to my text messages and I was like, okay. And I was still, the question still back in my mind, how many people in my phone, how many people I have access to that can help me get my goals? Mm-hmm. I'm looking at my text messages. I'm like, okay, it's a nice amount of people that have some business success that have literally reached out to me today. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I really haven't spent time to really build with these people. Yeah. You know what I mean? And he was just like, since you have a commitment issue, you have to pay for access because you haven't intentionally spent that time to build with them. It's like, since you're in this space where you're thinking more about finances and setting your family up and things of that nature, he was like, that's cool. I was there too. Like, that's real. Like, that's a real concern. He was like, you gotta pay to get access so you can start to understand how we look at commitment from a different level. And he was breaking down, he was like, from now until my conference, he said, I'm not interested in having many conversations that are business conversations that are helping me get to my income goal for this conference I'm having in March. It's like, yeah, family, we don't have those conversations and things of that nature. That's the type of person I am. Anything outside of that, I'm really not committed to. It's like my answer is no. Because I want to direct my attention to what I got to do for my business, which takes care of takes care of my family. Mm-hmm. And that made me realize what we were talking about earlier too when you pulled up the studio, and we were talking about how we want to get rich. And why we want to get rich, and we both like going back and forth on different reasons that we expressed in terms of getting rich, on why we need to get rich. You know what I mean? I just wanted to share that story because I'm a dedicated person, very dedicated person, but the commitment to be financially wealthy, I haven't bridged that gap yet. So I'm gonna be taking people on a journey as we go to this financial abundance space of success. So we're not in the space where we don't have it tangibly yet. It's like it's inside of us. Mm-hmm. But like he was like, you gotta make that commitment to pull everything outside of you so you can have it tangibly. Like you can't go into your body and touch it without injuring yourself. So you have to speak it into existence, manifest it, and pull it out of you so you can touch it. So like just say it's in my heart, right? I can't just open up my body and touch my heart and go get it. It's causing damage.
Oh, sure.
So you got to get it out of you. But it's already in you. I want to say that to everybody out there too. If you're on the same journey, everything we need is already in us.
Oh, sure.
We just got to pull it out. We got to speak it out. We got to manifest it out. We got to work it out, whatever that looks like to you. So I just wanted to share that story, man, and that really impacted me, cause really impacted me, like commitment. Like you committed to your purpose, like he's like you found your purpose. That's beautiful. Don't switch it up. Keep doing that. But you gotta get committed to the other aspect of life, which is finances, and that takes care of your family. You got a whole brand surrounding your family. That's what you got to do. I'm okay, bet. And that really changed my perspective. It was a calming after he said that. It was like I was still and I was able to be calm and really give myself grace in that moment, because that was the missing piece I've never heard before, you know. And the more beautiful part is it came from somebody that he homeschools his children. He got them in his business, teaching them real estate, teaching them X, Y, and Z, tech and things of that nature. His wife is a part of the business. She got her own thing, and they help each other out. They complement each other extremely well. And a powerful melanated couple, right? And he was just like, yo, the commitment. Because this is gonna help your family out. You gotta get committed to that. So that really helped me out. So I wanted to share that with y'all. So.
Oh shit, bro. Oh shit, man. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do, man? How you gonna work on this commitment thing? What you gonna plan? You got anything planned out? You got a plan to do? Mm-hmm. What you plan out to do, man?
And that leads to a conversation I had the day before. Before that conversation, I had that conversation the day before, and I had a conversation later that day. No, this was like Thursday, Friday. So Friday I had that conversation I just described. And I had a conversation that evening, like around 6 p.m. to get the plan. Then I had a conversation that Thursday prior where I was just literally talking on the phone with somebody, just telling him about what I do. And he was like, man, I'm sold on your book. And he was just like, I'm just like, I didn't even get on here attempting to sell you a book. Yeah. I'm just literally just talking from my heart. And it's like me opening up my heart and expressing myself more. So that's how I can get committed to that. As I open up my heart more and express and speak and feel more. That's my like intangible plan. And then Friday evening I got the tangible plan too. That's that pay for access that he was talking about. So it's a program. I'll go more into detail once I get the details. But essentially, it's a program to generate more leads for the type of business that I have, and it's really a gamble on myself too. So I'm betting on myself because I know the best investment I'll make is within myself. Because I have to invest to get those things that are already in me out of me. And I know that I have the access to it via my time and or my money. So I'm gonna make a financial commitment to this, and that'll stretch me too, to be able to grow as well. It'll get me very uncomfortable. It's like, I gotta come up with this okay, that's a little different. So I'm moving into a space of like, I'm in complete uncomfortableness. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So making that financial commitment to grow in that way, and to grow with an exponential plan too. It's not just like I'm just shooting my shot. And I was like, people gonna literally hold my hand, walk me through this process to get to a different space financially. So that's paying to play, paying for access. That's where I'm at, and also working on myself as well. Yeah. Shout out to LaShawna West too. I want to give her flowers for this. She said something at this virtual conference I attended recently. And she said, we're always going to be in a state of healing. We got to find a place where we can be comfortable to heal while we're building. Yeah. And like how she said, I've been familiar with her for a few years now, but I ain't really like heard her speak for real. And just hearing her say that, the way she said that, like it rearranged some stuff inside of me, you know. And I'm just like, ooh. She was like, a lot of people want to just get the healing done first, but that stagnates you. So you got to figure out how to deal with both of those simultaneously. And then the other day I met with someone as well that's extremely successful on the business side. And he said that a lot of people look good on paper, but are in distress internally.
Agreed.
And I'm just like,
Cause some people don't look good on paper, but real good when you see them. Like me, on paper, I'm alright. In real life, he's a god. Well, shit, even on paper, I look good. I can write down, I look good.
Absolutely. Yeah, so that's what's really been going on my insides right now in terms of getting my commitment together to go to this next level. And being intentional about that too. So I've been sitting with that.
Yeah, being committed, working every day. You know, that's something. That committed, man. That goes with that emotion. To be honest, when you emotionally connect with something, cause you be committed to work on it every day. Like I tell you, every day I work on something with Legion Lineage and original people. And my whatever, my Tehran business, you know, myself, I gotta work on that more. And I'm starting a business, man. But I can't share it yet, man, but I can't wait to share it, man. It's gonna be dope. But anyway, man, so you got it, cuz. Just work on it, cuz. You got it, man. You got it, man. If anything you need me to help you with, you holler at your boy. You know my number.
I'm pulling up on you.
Yeah, pull up, man.
I'm pulling up. We gonna pull. I might try and pull up today. What you grilling?
Man, I don't even know yet.
Throw something on the grill. What's up?
Yeah, I don't even know. I gotta go pick up Nadia and them first from my mom's crib around the corner. Then we'll go from there.
What I want to do for my birthday? Hang out with my cousin.
Yeah.
Do one of them chocolate cupcakes.
Yeah, ain't no chocolate cupcakes.
How they going?
Ain't none.
Pulling up.
Even if it is some, man, they cost $3.99 a piece.
We got some Monopoly money.
Hey, I'm playing on Monopoly money.
That's cool. I got you. Don't
crypto,
even worry about it.
I take crypto, I take bricks, and I take USA. For real.
You said crypto just threw me all off. I was just like,
I take
what?
crypto, I take everything.
That's funny.
Credit.
You got your wallet. You got your crypto wallet set up.
Yeah.
Okay, bet. All right, we can figure that out.
For
Okay,
real,
cool.
for real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But nah, cause what dysfunctions Ronnie Rome working on, y'all. I'm working on. I can give y'all more than just emotion. You know, I'm working. Like I said, I'm still working on that as a man, learning how to work on my emotions, teaching myself how to do that. Because that's where a lot of us come from in that situation, from single parent with moms and all that. So working on my emotions, working on dealing with dealing with the changes of what's going on with my life. A lot of changes is going on, far as in I'm having another baby. Timing, my schedule is switching. I'm more busier, getting more savvy into business, getting more savvy into my finances. So just adapting to the changes, and I'm always easy adapting to the changes. But the problem is I'm tired of adapting. Sometimes what's that chameleon? Sometimes the chameleon get tired of the goddamn the environment changing everywhere he walks. You know, he tired of changing. That take energy. But that's what I'm doing, cause I'm fighting. So that's a dysfunction I'm working through. Not giving up. Shit, I feel like that's a lot of our problem. A lot of our people problems. We be emotionally wrapped in we don't fight our emotions, so we give up. That's a big dysfunction. I see it a lot in our families. I saw it with my dad. He broke his back in 1999. He gave up on life, bro. Nigga never had a job after that. You know, his emotions got tied into how he moved, his life, you know. It made him give up. His emotions made him give up in life. So I'm working on that dysfunction, making sure my emotions don't make me give up and lose who I am. Make sure I'm standing on my 10 toes. My mom, her emotions slowed her down, but my mom grew, bro. My mom be growing to this day.
And shout out to Cut.
Yeah, she's a full blown tree that keep growing. You know, for real. She another thing, shout out to my mom. And another dysfunction, I feel like me and my mom working on. Oh man, I don't know why I didn't say about this dysfunction. Communications with moms and sons. Man, my mom communicate great, bro. She's been listening to how I felt. She's been listening to my stories and how everything, you know, I grew up on, how it affected us, you know, how it affected me. She's been listening. She's been just listening more, way more than she has, and that's a lot of dysfunction. The relationship people we have with our parents. So that's one of the biggest dysfunctions I'm working with. My mom, she's listening to everything. Like I said, man, we need more parents like her. So shout out to my mom. But at the same time, I'm expressing myself. So we need more sons like myself. So shout out to Teron Marquis Shumpert, Senior and Junior. I love you, my boy. But anyway, I couldn't leave him out. He probably, what about me, Daddy? Hey, I ain't gonna leave you out, my boy. I can't leave you out, my boy. You my boy. You my boy. But now shout out to us, me and my mom, because as a man, I've been expressing myself with my mom. We don't express ourselves with our mom. We feel we don't get vulnerable. We start stressing. We tend away and not call our mom. Get away from my mom. Not me, man. I'm starting to call my mom more. Let my mom know how I'm feeling. Let her know what I'm going through. So that's a big dysfunction I'm fighting. And the more we talk about it, the more comfortable we get in talking about it. The more we can talk about her, how the relationship with her and the man who raised me, how that played out in a role on me. Why I was so overprotective after all of that. Why when that time she had a dude in the house, while I was trying to kick him out the crib, didn't want nobody in my house, was going, had weapons and all that, wanted to harm him. All because of last time I remember it was a man in the house, he was hitting on you. That all came from trauma. So being able to talk about all that with your moms and And without needing a therapy, I'm glad some people do need, like my wife's situation, she do probably need a therapist in that room. But if you don't need a therapist in your room, please have that conversation, man, because it's dope just having it between me and her, and like she listening, I'm listening. I'm not listening as a son. I'm listening as a son and as a friend and as a person who actually cares and wants to know. You know, understanding that my mom had me at 18. So her little hiccups, she didn't mean to do that. She was growing up too, bro. She was going through shit too, bro. She was only 18, bro. She didn't know too much. She didn't know. I seen my mom fight, do all type of stuff. Jump out of cars on females, bats, all type of stuff. You know, get in brawls, you know. But then at the same time, I didn't see my mama pay mortgage on her own property. I didn't see my mama have jobs and keep growing and getting bigger and bigger paychecks. I didn't see my mama help me and my sister get what we need in life. So I didn't see the process grow, but I did see it when it wasn't so glow. I saw her process to glow, but I saw when she wasn't glow. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I've been able to tell her and tell her how that it made me feel more open. It helped me. It gave me more of a understanding, like, okay, yeah, she do care. She do care. She does understand. My mom does want to make sure that she not leaving this world, or I'm not, well, you know, I don't never want to put that stress on my mama that I'll leave before her. So I'm not even gonna say that, but you know, before, you know, any the transitions, make sure, and my mom is young, and just still making sure we had that connection with your mom before anything can happen. And for us to be doing it before she even sick or anything, just to do it just because it's love, it makes me feel loved. It makes me feel loved. We doing it just because we love each other. That's why I'm saying lead to lineage is no gimmick. It's really, it's like our family comes to us now, bro.
Yeah. For sure.
They do, cuz they come to us now. Family, they've been coming to me. I know they've been coming to you. They been coming to you. They've been coming to me too. Now I'm like, dang, hold on, man. Call sign. I'm messing with y'all. I'm messing with y'all. You know, I like to joke. Y'all know I like to joke. Y'all know I like to joke. But no, man. But so it's
you know
like,
what? You explaining that made me want to go. You know, I was like, I might go see my grandfather today. You know what I'm saying? Like, hearing you speak about your mother's relationship. My mom, she likes going to movies.
Take your mom to a movie today.
That's what I was about to say.
Take Mom Dukes to a movie today. Get her some popcorn.
Yep.
Hug her like that while she watching the movie. If she let you, she probably say, "Shine, get off of me."
I'm gonna take my mom to the movie today, man.
Hey, take her. Does she got a favorite restaurant?
No.
Take her to our spot. You know, our boy spot. Take her, make her eat one of those healthy burgers.
She might. I'll get her one. She'll eat it. Yeah. She'll pick at it. She's like, what's this? I'm like, Mom, let me eat the burger.
Just tell her it ain't. Oh shoot!
She's been there before. She got some food for that.
Okay, so
she'll get some potatoes from there real quick. I'm gonna get some potatoes.
Okay. Get her some potatoes then today. That's what she getting then, Mom. Get her some potatoes. Treat Mom.
We're gonna do that today.
For real, man. And like I said, y'all, this ain't no gimmick, man. If I could do this with my daddy, bro, I would, bro. If I could do this with my dad, I would, bro. If I could do this with my sister, I would, bro. But she's still dealing with that. And that's why I don't deal with that. I don't want her kids to learn something. If he doing something to them, teach it to my kid, because I don't want to have to harm people. You feel me? So like I said, man, y'all make sure y'all doing that. Man, and me and my mom, we always had a tight relationship though. That's where I think that's really coming from. But it's even getting even more tight. It's never. You can't never bond. You can't never stop bonding. Don't ever think like me and my mom can't even get close. Yes, I can. Keep bonding with your mama. And I keep, you know, for some odd reason, man, I just been living like I've been treating my mom, my auntie, my grandma, and all them like, shoot, ain't nobody gonna live tomorrow. Shoot, I'm calling you every day. Hey, grandma, I'm just glad to hear your voice. I'm telling them right now. I don't care if y'all ain't gotta be 6 to start telling me to hear that to hear that from me. Cause man, I'll never forget, man. The only thing I could tell Tip was that I loved him, and to this day, I still don't think that was enough. That's why I always express it now. I tell my grandma them other things too. Like I wish I told him like, dang, Grandpa, I love you. We forever gonna live, cause I'm gonna forever live for you. I wish I said something else. I couldn't say nothing else except for I love you, Grandpa. I love you, Grandpa. I love you, Grandpa. I couldn't say nothing else. I just couldn't, because everything else I was trying to say would make me cry. And I wish I could gather it up. I'd be like, look, man, I'm going to live for you, Grandpa. That's what I would have told him. And I would have told him, shoot, this is the things I like about you. These are the things I wish I asked him, my grandpa, more. He told me a lot of stories, man, because me and him used to do a lot of stories. I know a lot of stories, my grandpa. But just knowing more stuff as you get wisdom, you just know more. So I use that up to advantage. I talk with my grandma all day. Grandma, so how was it? I asked my grandma the other day. And then that's another thing with my grandma. My grandma like that too. My grandma more open too. Man, I don't know, most people ain't connected. Me and my grandma, oh my God. My family would tell you, man, my grandma connected. So I asked my grandma the other day, how did it feel to grow up with the rest of your siblings having their fathers and you didn't? She broke it down and told me how I felt. So now I know about that. Now I can put that in my journal about my grandma, how I made her feel. So the next person read it, they be like, oh, dang, that's how great-great-grandma felt. And I don't want to do nobody in our family like that. Shit, I don't know.
I feel that. Well, let's wrap this thing up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up,
Man. It's been another dope episode.
What you got to say, fam?
Yeah, I would say, just examine your level of commitment in your life. What are you committed to? Are you committed to your habits? Are you committed to your higher self? Are you committed to what happened in the past? What are you committed to? Just examine those habits and what serves you, keep it and multiply it. What doesn't serve you, leave it and let it be. That's what I got. End it with that right there. You got anything for us?
Man, like I said, man, what I was working on, man, emotions. Don't let it end you. Don't let your emotions be the ending of your progression.
Love that. Well, family, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of
Bam!
Lineage.
Stay melanated,
As we always love to say, lead yourself so you can lead your lineage. Till next time, y'all.
I know what's up.
Peace.
I took on my wife tonight.
Hey.